feel the sky tumbling down, tumbling down. We're not a threat. We're not violent. We're not scary. We're just fabulous people living our lives, and that's what I want to do. I want to show a bit of fun, show a fun side to what we are, because we're villainised so much in the media at the minute. So it's nice to show off a bit of what we really are and who we really are.
I suppose for me it was about bringing people together and creating a platform that showcases everyone, because the community at times can be very fraught, and I feel like we are so spread out across this amazing city that we don't really have a time like this to come together in sisterhood. And it's nice to have community. I think at a time like this it can feel really, being trans can feel quite lonely. And I think especially given that most of us work in nightlife too, we rarely get the opportunity to spend personal time with one another. So I think bringing everyone together in this celebration of our art forms, but also our community, has been the most important effort for the project. Dee, tell me who you are, what do you do?
Well, my name is Big Dee, also known as Big Dee the Diva, the icon, legend and diva of the Manchester scene. I've been doing drag for 10 years now, and I've been transitioning for 5 next month.
Because you're from just outside of Manchester, right? It's witness for you.
Yes.
Did you move here at the start of your transition, or were you?
I moved here before I transitioned. I didn't really know I was trans until I lost doing drag in lockdown, when I could no longer do drag. It kind of opened up them feelings of like, something doesn't feel right. And it was because I'd spent 5 years dressed as a girl in drag that it hid that. You've got to get a good down payment of about 30 grand to do a good transition. It costs a lot of money. That's why I was stuck doing these fucking calendars. Actually, they're easy to be trans. You don't give a fuck about what people think. You're not scared of the government.
Have you always thought that?
No. It's a defence mechanism, because it is actually fucking terrifying to be trans right now.
Because we're so popularised in porn, I think they think they have a certain access to our bodies.
Yeah.
And it's, there's a crazy statistic that it's like one of the 3rd most viewed categories of porn.
What happens is that when people find out that we're trans, it's almost as if there's like this unspoken thing where they feel that they have like the right to be so intrusive.
Because we're so dehumanised within the media, so they don't see us as real people.
No, not at all.
She gave her blood, but do you care enough to feel her hurt?
I know who you are, you're Bollywood.
I know. And how do I describe myself? I'm Manchester's only South Asian drag witch.
And you do it so beautifully.
And I do
well.
it so beautifully well. So.
No, you're also an amazing activist too.
Yes.
And I've seen you all over the television, which is fabulous.
Causing problems.
I don't think it's problems though with you, because I think you're so incredibly well spoken.
Yeah.
I think you lead our community in such a beautiful and educated way.
I'm not gonna compromise my morals and everything like that just for money, or just to kind of keep in with the right people. Yeah. I want to speak on what's right. For so long I was told you can't be Asian and gay, you can't be queer and Muslim, you can't be this, you have to choose one. So being the Bolly Witch is my way of saying I can be Asian, and I can be a practicing witch, and I can be a queer person, and I can basically do a Whoopi Goldberg and fuse it together.
I weigh the same as you.
And for me, this day is all about bringing together people who might not have met each other.
Yeah.
And creating bonds, because we're stronger when we're together.
Yeah.
Everything for me at the moment feels like divide and conquer. So if we've got friction between just the trans femme community, we're so much easier to take down.
And I think that the first thing we need to start doing is kind of unlearning this really toxic pattern, especially amongst queer performers, that we are in competition with each other. It's like we're not.
There we go. Sisterhood. I want one of the long song things.
Oh yeah.
The vintage things. How are we feeling at the moment, given the culture? Sorry to say. Oh no, let's introduce ourselves first.
Yes. Oh yeah. Who am I?
Who are you?
Wait,
Who are you again?
I don't know how to introduce. I'm Harley. I mean, but my drag name has been Jane for the longest time, but I've not really been performing for so long. But mainly out of fear of like the culture at the moment in the UK. You know what I mean?
I think drag is a funny one too because it means we put ourselves on the platform to be critiqued,
Yeah.
which opens everything up, so it can be quite scary.
Yeah, it feels quite vulnerable to be trans and do drag. I'm quite early in my transition, so it's been a lot at home. You know, sort of furthering yourself that way.
I think as well, this group I kind of wanted to get together because we're all, well, me less so, all three of you are rather alternative artists when it comes to drag. And I think it's really important that we have a visual of the way that drag looks, especially for trans women at the moment, to break that mould slightly.
There was a period of time about 2 years ago where I refused to do drag. I was like, I will not do drag because I'm sick of being seen as a man in drag, and the mental battle between going, no, actually I know who I am out of drag, I can still be a big drag queen in drag. That's what people know to drag to be, is men in drag, gay men in drag, which obviously we know that it's so much more. But that mental battle of trying to transition and trying to be seen as the person I am, as a female, as a woman, and then getting into drag and people going, it's a man in drag. It kind of like, it throws you through a loop.
I think drag kind of is a nice middle ground in between like the two.
You can take it up.
The masculine and the feminine.
When I show myself off on the internet like this isn't me. This is my character.
Mm-hmm.
This is my work uniform. It's like a dinner lady putting on a tabard or a policeman putting on his hat. Like
Very
me putting
sexy
on my
work uniform.
love a tabard. I just wanted to say tabard, to be honest.
What's the tabard?
Like a little overall thing with pockets and little clips at the side. Very fierce.
I present myself when I look like this as very, very hyper feminine, but in the day, we've spoken about this before, I think. I'm very, very, I don't like to wear makeup. I like to blend into the background because for me it's all about staying safe.
Are you a man? It's like, no. It's like, then what are you?
How do you deal with that? Because it happens to me a lot.
It's just telling them, honestly and truthfully, no.
I think that's a really important thing that we're lacking at the moment, is honest communication.
It's like, you're on Canal Street, you know there are trans people out, and some of them are probably going to be the performers. So let's use a bit of initiative and not ask these stupid questions.
But people are too, sometimes I think it's also good to answer those questions because people are too afraid
Yeah.
to even speak about things. So when you give them a bit of context, there's more humanity there, I've found.
There's an element of fear around asking those questions because if you are faced with a question asked politely, then yeah, I'll answer it and you better listen. But if I'm asked, and you can tell when there's a certain way people ask questions where you're like, I'm not going to entertain this.
People want to know everything.
A bit too
God,
much.
it's so weird.
What have you got?
So what are you? Yeah, but what were you before? If you ask, I'm a woman. If you want to go deeper, I'm a trans woman. If you want to go any deeper, gotta get to know me first.
For me, I hide everything with humour.
Do you talk about how hard it is being trans?
It's literally not even that hard. If you do it well, it's not hard.
How should you do it well? Not like
Look at me. I know it's not fine, and it is terrifying. Like, even like coming here today, I had to text someone later, like, can you come and meet me later? Because I don't really want to walk through town on my own in the dark. Like, and I've never had that. Even like when I was a young, terrified puff. Like, I'm more scared now. Even though I know I could probably handle myself if someone set upon me, I shouldn't have to.
Home. Even the thing that happened last week in the gardens.
That's what I mean. Like, I've never been physically attacked. I've had people fucking shout shit at me, which like that words just don't.
We're so
cut.
used to them, aren't we? And they're coming from every point at the moment.
Yeah.
It's not just people who are hate criminals now. It's
Yeah.
the media.
Yeah.
It's everyone pursuing the same narrative.
That's what I mean. It's like you can choose to allow that to eat you up. You can be aware of it and go, this isn't right, this isn't good. But when you are so heavily fixated on it, it will destroy you.
Times are tough at the moment. Sorry to swing the conversation.
No, not.
Do you have any words of advice for younger trans people navigating the scene?
Younger trans people.
Whether that's your music scene or whether that's just trans life in general.
Trans life in general. I think, what would I say? I'd say holding on to what makes you happy and understanding that gender and aesthetics and gender and your name and your background don't define the person you want to be.
Whatever people perceive as tainted is actually the very thing that makes you beautiful. So don't shy away from the things that people don't understand. It's because they're not ready to understand it yet, but you understand.
Whatever makes you feel affirmed, or the gender you want, whether that's behavioural or whether that's aesthetic, whatever's right for you is right for you.
If you wholly embrace your identity in whatever form that you're currently in. Do that and embrace it, because you don't know how long you're going to be in that particular form. It might be forever, it might be for a few months, but at the same time, it's like it's your journey, so embrace it.